So I know we have this book, What Am I? I'm gonna collect it. I'm gonna give you a different one because we've had this for a little bit. You love that book. I love when kids say they love books. Oh, this one? Have you read it? Oh, was it in the? Oh, you have it? That's crazy. Okay.
That guy has the yummy one.
Oh yeah, yummy. I mean, nice. Okay, so we're going to read a book, and this one's going to be a little different than the ones you've seen. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to place it here, and then one for you. We're not going to open it yet. This book is called Picking a Pet. Picking a Pet. What does it even mean, picking a pet? I wonder what kind of book this is going to be. A fictional book, fake, or non-fiction? No, you're just looking at it. I have enough for everybody. So, picking a pet. Is this going to be a book that's fictional, like fake? Or is this maybe a book that's going to teach you something, non-fiction, real? What do you think, Calvin?
It's about like actually getting a pet.
Right, so you think it's going to be fiction or non-fiction? I need you to focus with me and Calvin.
One's fiction.
Fiction's fake. Non-fiction means not fake or real.
Not fake.
Right, it's non-fiction because can you pick a pet? Is that a thing that happens?
Yeah.
What do you think this book's going to teach you? What?
How to pick a pet.
All the ways to pick a pet, what to do to pick a pet. You know what we're going to learn about? Flip to the first page.
I already have a pet, but still.
I'll give you a new, oh, you have a connection because you already have a pet. This, and we are a little ahead of the game here, but this is our table of contents. So Zach's already looking at it. This is going to tell you all of the different things. Nope, focus on this page. All the different things that are in this book. Zach, pause for a second. I know you're ahead. This first one's called Picking a Pet. Okay. The next one, focus here. Who knows what that K word is? Yeah. So we'll talk about picking a pet. The next one will be kinds of pets. What about this one? Can you read that? All right, so they're gonna wanna know and think about where do you live, but can you even have a pet? What about the last one? Yeah.
Pet car.
Pet car? Pet care, thanks for switching the vowel. What might we learn in the chapter about pet care? Why would that be in this book? Pet care? Can you think about that? What might you learn in the chapter about pet care? What do you think, Calvin?
She'll learn how to take care of it.
Yeah, to learn how to take care of it. So this book is nonfiction because it's going to teach you so many different things. We're going to whisper read in the beginning. Okay? I want you to follow along with this table of contents and think about when does it change? When am I first learning about picking a pet? Then when does it change to kinds of pets? Okay, that's what you're going to focus on as you read. We'll stop at midway so we can talk about some tricky words. Okay. The only thing I'm going to tell you before you go is look up here. This is our focus word because it's there a couple times. I'm going to put a star by it because it's important. Does anybody know what this word is? Raise your hand if you do. It's got an apostrophe in it. Zach? Ooh, you're really close. I'm going to write the word want, and then I want you to retry. That's want. Yeah. Want? Is want a word? You're close. I like your guess. I like your short O. Won't. Right. Won't. Like, can somebody use won't in a sentence? It doesn't have a magic E. You're right. How would you use won't in a sentence? Anybody know? Won't? Yeah.
I won't get a pet.
Right. I won't get a pet. Like, I will not. I won't. Okay, here's what I need you to do. Start on page 2. Whisper read, and then I'm going to check in with you halfway through, okay? I'm only going to listen to one student for a little bit, then I'm going to pop over. And I'll check with you, Calvin. Can you start here with the title? Can you go back here? That's not pick, it's, oh good, there's an ending there, picking. Can you read our title? Does that make sense? Kids of pets?
Kind of.
Good, nice self-correct.
What kind of pet would be
Where are you, baby? Hold on, I'll be right with you. I'm gonna read with Calvin. Some. Ooh.
Close.
This is a really good word to focus. Can you stop for a second? Calvin and I came across this word that we really never have talked about. It says some blank want a certain kind of pet. What's this word? Raise your hand. What do you think this word is? I see that there's an L-E. Remember we learned this yesterday? Oh. Thea? People. Can you say that word?
People.
It doesn't have that double E that we think it would have. That's another tricky word that is in here a lot. What's up? You found a word won't. Good, nice job. And did you read it correctly? Good. Can you start here and I listen to you? So I heard you say it needs pace. Oh, good fix, right? You missed that SP blend in the beginning. Good. Make sure you whisper. So I want you, for this word, I want you to put your finger under the TR and tell me what that sound makes. Not cha. What does T make? And what does R make? Put those together. Tur. Now let's look at it again. Dogs need to be. They need to be turned? I don't know. Let's look at that again. That AI, you're telling me makes Tur and trained. Does that make sense? Do dogs need to be trained? Not turned, right? That's okay. Keep going. Awesome. Now whisper. Okay, whisper. Can I tell you something? You told me cats have a littler box. Can we look at this word? What is this? Do you know what a litter box is? Okay, so you see how that it's a little different than a littler, right? A litter box is where they go to the bathroom. Thanks. Okay, we gotta just correct that. All right, keep going.
Birds, mice, and rats eat their catch.
I wonder if you could look at the picture to help you.
Yeah.
What might help you in that picture to tell you what that word is? What do they need?
Cages.
Cages. Are these cages? Yeah, it's saying they need their cages. What do they need them to be? Good. Nice looking at the whole word. Oh, so you've been here? You have a connection? That's crazy. This is an old book. Good reading. Now I'm going to ask you a question. Do you think you need your finger under there now? Or do you think you're ready to take it off? Okay, why don't you try not? And if we feel like there's a word that we're struggling with, we'll put it back up. Can you start here? Oh, they're reading the book that we're reading. Can we go to the page that Allie's on, page 4?
Yeah,
Give me a thumbs up when you're at page 4. Yep, we'll do it. Page 4 and 5. Good. So really I want to focus on page 5, and I want you to think about this purple bar. talked about graphs and charts in math, but not really in reading. Can somebody read the title of this? What does that say, Zach?
For popular pets.
4 popular pets. What are the 4 popular pets that they have in the graph there? Yep.
Horses, birds, dogs, cats.
Horses, birds, dogs, cats. So by looking at our chart, what can we tell? What can we say?
I thought
What can we
it said
say?
polar.
What did you say? Oh, you thought it said polar, but that would make sense. 4 polar pets, no popular. What can we say by looking at this chart in this book? Kelvin?
That birds, that more people like birds.
They're more people or more
Popular.
they're more popular than what?
Horses.
Okay, but which one's the most popular, Thea?
The bird?
I wonder which one has the biggest bar. That means it's the most. Or you might see this word, most, which means it's bigger or the most, like everybody likes that one. Zach?
Cats.
Right, and you can tell that the cats are the most popular because their chart's the tallest. What's the second or very popular one? Allie?
I thought dogs were most popular.
Oh, so this graph kind of told you a little bit different. So we can get information like this in books. They're giving you more information, right? Why is the author giving you this chart about which dogs or which animals are the most popular? Why did they give us this? Can you think about that, Autumn and Zach? Why would they put a chart in here about which animals or pets are the most popular? What do you think, Thea? Well, hold on, answer that question first. Why would they put a chart about which animals are the most popular in a book called Picking a Pet? Who is? Maybe the person reading it. So what do they want you to do with this chart? If I was going to read this book, Picking a Pet, Allie?
To see if, like, what animals are most popular.
Right, so if I was reading a book about picking pets, I might want to know, like, which ones are the most popular, which ones are everybody getting. So they put a chart in here, like, these are the ones everyone's getting if you're thinking about picking a pet. Okay, put this in your book then, and I'm going to see you next time.